Oh, good. I'm just imagining someone playing the game and then all of a sudden get cut off and then start just shouting out the window. Just saying, I can see
You
it
hear like
happening.
2 gunshots and they go back like nothing happened.
I mean, I don't see him doing that.
No, that's why it would be.
See that's what I can see.
Yeah.
You know what? Yep, that makes sense. Mm. See, on my bike, I just start screaming in my helmet when someone just fucking almost runs me off the road. Alrighty. I'm guessing Fane's not making it tonight.
You better be. Skibbity, Ohio, Riz, Fane. And then
I just felt my soul just die.
Fane has been messaged.
Well, at least autocorrect is working.
I fixed it.
What?
The autocorrect messed it up even though it was perfect.
I literally just looked at it. I was like, "Yep, there's the autocorrect. There it is."
Ohio? Yeah, it auto-corrected. I'm starting something new. It's Idaho now.
Oh god.
Potato maxing.
It's just like I had this one person on campus who's in like the programming courses. They started showing me the fucking brain rot programming language that someone came up with. I died looking at it. Now I know what it finally means.
I like knew bits and pieces, but I didn't know what it would be all together. Makes sense. I'm a millennial, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay. For funsies.
Well, Skibbity Toilet is an animated thing.
Mm.
Go to YouTube and look up Skibbity Toilet.
I'm good. Think
It's
so.
a Long animated series. Critically acclaimed. Long animated series.
And now illegal in Russia.
What? No, it's just Skibbity Toilet on YouTube. Well, they're sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. Skibbity Ohio Riz. Yeah, I think we've got it right. Sorry. Could be, yeah. Could be contradictory.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm listening to this and I'm sitting here just drinking my monster, going, okay. Jesus, take me now.
Gat for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity.
I
You're
mean,
so Phantom
every
Tax.
generation has
I
their
just
own
wanna
stuff.
be your Sigma. Show me your Ohio.
And now the DM serenades us. Well, you know it's going to be a wild morning when the DM is serenading us. Ooh.
Like all that internalized guilt for what he's about to do. Bullshit.
Big Chunkus. With malice.
Deep into your hearts.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
We brought him with the Skibbity Cat Ohio Riz. We brought him with the Skibbity Cat Ohio Riz. Sorry, I won't drive him away. I will stop. Sorry, I won't drive him away. I will stop.
And you're like, no.
Deserved. Deserved. Ratio even.
Oh my goodness.
You are murdering me this morning.
I woke up and chose cringe.
Yeah, that's showing.
I'm not at home.
Momento.
I'm trying. I'm getting on there. There we go.
Now I hear your voice.
Say something again. I think I heard your voice. Hold on. Say one thing again. Oh no, I don't hear your voice. I hear all of our voices.
Yeah, I don't hear it either.
Strange.
That was
Ooh, and someone said
weird.
there's an echo, by the way. I don't know who it's got the echo.
Eyes. There we
Oh,
go.
no, never mind.
It was probably just when Matt closed.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back to default for audio input capture, and then mic aux needs to be that. Okay. That should fix it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. And you still
That
hear,
echoes
like,
back
you
well.
guys in the background?
What?
In the stream, do you hear you guys talking?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the echo's back.
Yep.
Oh, okay. What if I do this? Can you hear me on the thing now? And is it still echoing? Is there an echo?
I can't tell the echo because I have it kind of low because I'm listening to multiple things at once and that'll get confusing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll try to
Now
pay
I don't
attention.
hear me.
Now you don't hear you.
Do you have a link to your stream so I can help?
Why would
Why
me?
should my Twitch should have it?
Why would me turning off this mic? Okay, apparently, Echo can hear you. From the
Perfect.
thing, Echo can hear. Says they can hear everyone else just fine.
Okay. I don't know why mine is doing that.
Is
All right, yep.
the echo still there for me? Do. Nope. Okay. Okay. I think we've got it figured out. Sorry for the delay. Yikes. Okay. Well. Oh, we had 6 viewers for a second, but I couldn't get to starting fast enough.
Mm.
It'll
Oh.
come. It'll come.
It's getting better. Slowly getting better, day by day.
And then I need to sync the view so that the Twitch streamers are seeing, or the Twitch stream is seeing the battle map.
Why do I not have you followed?
Oh, scroll that over a little bit. Perfect. Now they can see the battle map. And the portal a little bit. Okay. Okay. So Fame. I don't know. But we will have to start without him. Does anyone want to give me the recap?
So I guess I'll start off with my Badger escapades paid off in full.
Barely. Oh,
Managed to dig underneath the camp, retrieve Fane by dragging him through my burrowed tunnels, and then drag Fane back. Currently, however, in my attempts to heal Fane did not succeed. Fane is unfortunately passed. So we went through, made our discussions. We'll be bringing Fane back to, what city is it again?
Flame Keep.
yes.
Flame Keep.
Yes, because a unicorn visited me in my dreams.
Yup. And then after that, we went to go deal with the portal of the Lumi, who are going to invade and conquer, unfortunately. And then with that, we are currently in combat with me as a spider on the wall, slowly making my way up to a ledge. I mean, that's really all that happened.
All right.
Quote unquote all.
Well, I mean, fighting Lumi.
Cool.
Felt like a lot that happened.
Yeah. So, thank you for giving me the recap. Go ahead and add a point of inspiration. And
Yay.
we'll get started. Just as a refresh, you guys did bring along all of your NPCs from your tiny little ship. So Orifir, Hesh, and Kevel are all here. Loravor was playing as Kevel, but Loravor is not here today. Does anyone want to take over Hesh or Kevel? Or, yeah. For today. Or sorry, probably not Pesh. Pesh is super easy. I can make him an NPC. Does anyone want to take over Kevel?
I can try to take over Kebble. I just don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
Just blast things with chromatic orb. That's really all you gotta do.
So Kevel, if you do you know where to find a stat block?
No.
Okay, so go to characters, the characters tab, and then right above Pesh, there's a link.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Character. Yeah, okay. Legacy content.
Okay. So yeah, to recap the turn order, it is Pesh, Orifir, Tabithi, Keble, Banner, the Crusader, Histosera, Erlin, Loravor, and then the rest of the Lumi.
That's odd. Why isn't it taking me to the thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't have D&D Beyond yet.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get you to make an account.
Alright, I'm working on it.
Okay. Well then. So starting initiative, let me just make sure that, yes, okay. We are in the initiative. So Pesh will draw his glaive and strike out at this Lumi. He'll rapid attack. Oh, you really didn't need to, but he said he was, so he's doing it. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and he will strike this Lumi for 7 damage, which is halved to 3 and then shared. On Orpheus' turn, he will expend another spell slot to cast Magic Missile. Splitting the targets evenly between these first three. That's why I couldn't find that dice. I got put in the wrong bag. Anyways. Okay. So Pesh stabs a guy, Orpheus blasts a magic missile. Tabithy, it is your turn. Kebble is next.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to shoot off the cannon. I just gotta pull it up here. And then I'm trying to find like the 2-hit thing for the horse. Oh, +6 to hit. Okay.
That is so weird.
So she's gonna shoot it at the Lumi to the left of Banner. Try to push him into maybe the grease if possible, because it pushes them back 5 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
21.
Oh, that worked.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And then he has a Dex 14 save to
Fails.
sweet, so he's pushed back 5 feet.
And he has another tech save, I think.
And then it also does
He fails.
it does 8 damage.
Okay.
Sweet. And then for her action, she is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the Lumi to the north.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And that is a Wisdom 12 save.
That one is going to succeed.
Ah, dang it.
But this guy got pushed back and slipped on the grease, so he's prone.
Nice. And that's my turn.
All right. Kebble.
Oh.
Go, Kebble!
Trying to look at the spells.
Yeah. So he's got Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Expeditious Retreat, and Scorching Ray,
Oh, I see.
as well as Firebolt, Mage Hand Mending, and Poison Spray. It's +4 to hit. Spell save DC 12.
Okay, I mean, he probably has some spell slots burned.
He has used Chromatic Orb once.
Okay, that makes it easy. Please load. Oh god. Well, I'm gonna do Chromatic Orb again.
Okay. And Erlyn, let me give you permission to move Kebble's token. There we go. Hey, Chromatic Orb on whom?
Alright, let me find my tab. Here we go. I think we're doing the guy in the back.
Which guy?
The guy closest to the portal.
That guy.
Back there.
Okay, yeah, you've got a clear line of sight on him, actually. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alright, I think that says... Alright. Nice.
9 will miss.
Oof. Come on, Keppel.
Anything else from Kebble the Pebble?
He'll just move like right here.
Which square is that in?
Oh. I'll do that one.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Then it is Banner's turn. Banner was being controlled by Bane, who is not here for some reason. So this turn, Banner is going to take the dodge action, and then next turn, if Bane's not here, he'll continue attacking. And I'll just take over control. So Banner takes the dodge action this turn. Speaking of, it's the Crusader and then Astosra. The Crusader is going to try to hit Banner while he is dodging. Miss for the first attack. And a bad miss for the second attack. Because he has disadvantage. Dude, this guy cannot hit for his life against Banner. Okay. So that'll be it for him. Astosra, it's your turn. Erlen's on deck. Astosra, I turn the time over to you.
All right. Spider form. 5, 10. Kind of hard to read the map right here. That'd be like a 15, kind of?
Yeah, we can say 15.
20. And then I guess I'll just dash for another 5, 10, 15. So I'm finally at the ledge.
Hooray!
Yay!
You can do things.
Yes. So I will end my turn. And next turn, I will finally take my actions. Feels like forever, but it's finally happening.
They've grown so big. Alright, Erlen, it's your turn, and then it will be Lore of Orbit, sort of.
Alright, this is a character I can kind of use. Or know how to use. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize that I added this in. Hit with a melee weapon during this. Oh, that doesn't help me right now. I will cast Shatter again, and my point of casting, I'll do it like right on the one close to the portal again. I need to figure out how to ping again.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So he's gonna succeed, which means he takes half damage. So this one's been taking a lot of damage recently. So, what do we got?
I rolled a 12.
A 12. 6? Okay.
6, yeah.
As you point at him and yell your commands, his shield shatters off of his arm, taking him out with the shrapnel and the force of the
Ooh.
attack.
My shatter shattered him.
Nice.
Okay, anything else, Ireland?
And then I think I'm going to, well, yeah, I'm going to move my, I'll just move like 20 feet about to here.
Okay.
Then burn that. And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, before Loribor's turn, another Lumi will step through the portal.
Oh, God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen.
This Lumi is going to move around to here.
Where?
Oh, can you not see it? It's, hold on.
Not at the moment.
Hide and show.
There it is.
There we go.
Where are
So
you
it's going to come out of the portal and swing far right. It seems to be on some kind of mission. It's dashing to go. Get something or find something. Loriborn will say something. Loriborn will say, "Don't worry, I've got it. Leave him to me," and he'll run after him on his turn.
Okay,
Nice.
I like that.
Good segue out of the battle.
Cool.
He rode a Segway.
Let's say the two fighters are not in the best condition. This one up top is going to use half his movement to stand up. And then he's gonna get out and move around to Pesh. One of them, he's going to attack Pesh. The other one is going to use Commander's Strike for the Lumi Crusader to hit Banner. Or to get an attack against Banner as a reaction. Okay. And... Ooh. Oh no, it's disadvantage. Okay. So the first Lumi will hit Pesh. He'll expend one of his superiority die to have this second Lumi reposition without provoking opportunity attacks. And do a little bit of extra damage with Maneuvering Strike. Okay, so Pesh will take 14 halved to 7. And Banner, let's roll to hit. Will actually get hit. For once, finally.
Unacceptable.
So Banner has to make a wisdom save. He fails, so he is frightened. That is going to be, he's going to smite that, so 3d6, 3d8. Actually, he's going to second level smite that. So 3d6 and 48. I'm just going to roll it in this server. Okay. So Banner is going to take 34 points of damage. Which leaves him still standing, but not looking very good.
Banner. Can I ask a question real fast?
Yeah.
If I were to cast Mending on Banner, would that help heal him since he's
No. So he is a Warforged, but they're considered humanoid, not constructs. Brain ooze. That's right. Back to the top of initiative. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to roleplay real quick. Go ahead.
somebody should keep our tank up. Man, I wish Bane wasn't dead.
Which tank? You've got Pesh and Banner here. Banner's like the high AC tank, and Pesh is like the high HP tank.
Well, I still think we should keep both of our tanks going, because none of us are very tanky.
No,
I probably should have stayed where I was.
probably should have. I thought it was a bold choice bringing, well, our two squishies up front.
Oh,
Well, why did you say anything?
But, I mean, don't mind me. I'm just a spider on a wall. I can't talk.
Pesh is gonna be like, these guys are a tough fight. Strong warriors.
Need that spider on the wall to start doing something.
Norfear is gonna be like, man, I wish I had Fireball right about now.
And Meep is just like the little cannon, like beep 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 beep. Waving it around frantically.
Meat needs to be a roadrunner.
every single time, like every single time he shoots it, it's like a little bit too powerful for him, so it makes him like do a little flip in the air because he flies.
All right. Back to the top of initiative. Pesh, then Orifir, then Tibithi. So Pesh is going to continue fighting this guy. So he'll reckless attack. Oh wait, before that, before Pesh's turn, at the top of initiative, another Lumi will enter the fray. Just one. The one Lumi will enter the fray from the portal. Ash will miss, even with advantage. Yikes. Oh, he can make a bonus action attack. I forgot he has Polar Master. Okay, bonus action attack's gonna hit. Or 8 points of damage, which actually almost knocks this guy out.
Where's
All right.
the new one?
Oh. Hold on. I have to hide them and then show them again. I also should make sure to sync the view every once in a while so that... Okay. Yeah, so that one's just literally like right at the entrance there.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. That makes it Orpheus' turn. You know, that's really funny. So I think he's gonna do that.
Oh no.
Orpheus is gonna run up here behind Banner. And he's gonna cast Gust of Wind at this Lumi that just came out of the portal.
That's epic.
Back you go.
That's epic.
Now, I believe that one doesn't have a very high save DC. But it still makes it difficult, right?
Let me hear them.
No,
sweet
sirree,
guys.
Sonny! Get your ass back in there!
You shall not pass. Wind.
You see, he's casting this through his mark. So his mark is glowing while he casts. Which is why the DC isn't very high. Tabs, it's your turn and then Kevel.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think she's gonna try to get closer to the portal so that she can see if she can deactivate it in some way. So she's going to cast Expeditious Retreat, which will you then, as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, can take the dash action. Actually, I'm not gonna cast that. I'm just gonna run. So that would be, and then I'm also gonna shoot the Force Ballista.
Okay.
She can probably make it to like. She's gonna kind of skirt the edge as she's going, and then she'll shoot the Force Ballista from Meep on the Lumi in front of Pesh to try to knock him down.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah, knock him like right in front of Banner or something. Okay. $18.
18. Beats it, beats it.
All right.
Roll your damage.
And that's going to be okay. 10 damage.
Okay.
And then it has to make a DC 14 dex save to not be flown back.
Nah. He ragdolls back.
Nice.
Meep shoots this force ballista at him, and it completely takes him out, knocks him off his feet, and he's down and out for the count.
Yay! Cool. And then for my action, then instead of casting Expeditious Retreat, I was like, oh yeah, I have another thing I can do. Sorry. I guess she'll just do. She doesn't really have any good. Does she have a clear line of sight to the one by the portal? Or is that rock blocking her?
Oh yeah, no, it definitely would be a cool use of mending, and that's how I thought it worked originally. But yeah, Warforged are considered humanoids. Anyways, sorry, what was that?
Do I have a clear line of sight to the Lumi in front of the portal?
No. That thing that Astastra is standing on is in your way. Your clear line of sight is probably here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
try
about
to
right.
Could I try to shoot the Lumi that's in front of Eberron with a firebolt, or would I hit Eberron?
There are two people in the way,
Oh, okay.
so I would give him half cover.
Okay.
It's just like a +2 to his AC.
Okay. I mean, I'll just try it. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully I don't get a 1. I don't hit. I got a 9.
A 9? Okay.
But I didn't get a 1, so...
Isn't that like a 3 for you?
Yeah.
Alright.
But it wasn't a 1, and that's what matters.
So after Tabs, it is Kebble and then Banner. Kebble, go ahead.
Scorching ray. And then I'm trying to do the one to the right of Banner.
All 3 attacks? So, yeah. Is that all 3 of the Scorching Rays, or
Yeah, all 3 just on the one.
on the Crusader? Okay, go ahead and roll 3 attacks to hit.
3 attacks. Am I just rolling 3d20?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
they're gonna be +4. But yes.
12, 20, and 18.
Oh, one of them's a crit, and then the 18 hits. It was 18 + 4. Beats it. Okay, so go ahead and roll the crit damage first. So 2d6.
2d6.
And then we'll double that. So 16 points of damage. And then roll another 2d6 for the third one that hit. $25.
Oh,
Bam, bam, bam.
They work.
Kevil's being your DPS in Fane's absence.
Camel.
No, he's just shouting Dino Nuggies.
For all the dino nuggies in the world.
I cast Dragon Fire! Okay, then that makes it Banner's turn. And then the Crusader. Banner is going to... He's going to circle around this way. And he's going to use Booming Blade on his fist. And he does not hit. So, since he does not hit, Banner will use his bonus action to... Where is it? What temporary hit points can he give himself? It's okay. What is defensive field? Oh, I forgot he had disadvantage anyways because he's afraid. At the end of his turn, he gets to make a check though. Equal to his level. Okay. So as a bonus action, he's going to give himself a couple of temporary HP. All right, and that is it for Banner. Hello.
Welcome.
Bane, so glad you could join us.
The
Just so
cringe
you
words.
know, Banner has taken a good chunk of damage so
God,
far.
I'm so fucking sorry. I've been so goddamn tired lately. Jesus.
You're fine. Life happens.
I literally
We all get
have
tired.
a watch on my wrist that buzzes like crazy. I don't know how.
You're okay.
You're fine.
Okay. What? No, I'm not. I'm so sorry. I've been
We're
like
still
excited
battling.
about this all
It's
fucking
okay.
week. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so yeah, Banner took 34 points of damage.
Oof.
The last turn he took 34 points of damage. Got hit with a Wrathful Smite and a Divine Smite.
That would have
Got afraid. No longer is afraid because he just succeeded his saving throw at the end of this turn. And his turn just ended. He gave himself 5 temporary hit points this turn. Did you have temporary hit points already on Banner? Do you remember?
I don't think. Let me. Oh God, where did I put his sheet? I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, so now he has 6 HP, 5 temp HP. And it is the Illumi Crusader's turn. The first strike against Banner will hit. And unfortunately will knock him down. Unless Banner's doing a reaction. Did Banner have a reaction? No, he didn't have the one that I was thinking of. Okay. So yeah, Banner will be knocked down. The Crusader now has 3 potential targets. Erilyn, I need you to choose either 1 or 3.
1.
Okay. After taking down Banner, the Crusader will move in on Pesh.
You bastard.
But he will not hit Pesh.
Stop it.
So he cuts Banner down and then moves over to Pesh. And Pesh manages to deflect his attack. Istosra, it is your turn. Erilyn is on deck. Istosra, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to crawl off the wall down to the sledge which is, I'm going to assume it's like roughly about 5 feet, give or take.
Yeah.
And go forward onto this ledge. I'm going to pop out of wild shape. And then now that I have a few people in musket range, I will go through and and the musket has the repeat empowerment on it now. I think that's what you did last time, Tabitha, right?
Yes. So it doesn't have a loading property, and I think it's +1.
Yes.
+1 to damage or +1 to hit?
Both.
Oh. So, I will go through and all right. So I will bring up the musket and let us see. Come on, Bass. Ah, no. The one at the gate, I'm assuming a 8 does not hit.
No. An 8 does not hit any of them.
Well, I tried. I have the high ground and I still failed. But all right, I guess y'all just hear the blast of a rifle, and then all of a sudden, no dice.
Dirt kicks up near their feet.
Weird. Yeah.
Aim higher.
And with that, it is the next person's turn.
Right, Eberron, that makes it your turn.
Oh, yeah. How's Pesh doing?
Pesh is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Pesh is feeling good. Banner is at 0. But Pesh is feeling good.
Okay.
We
Well.
should bring Banner back. I don't want to lose him.
Yeah, you said he's a humanoid, so healing word would work on him?
Correct.
Okay. I've also got this fellow right next to me.
Say, well, healing
Yeah.
word is your bonus action. Or is a bonus action.
Okay. Well, can my primary action be to dodge away from this guy?
So when you
Dodge
say
is a-
dodge away, do you mean take the dodge action or do you mean disengage?
I want to get away from him so I don't get hit over the head. Bonk.
Okay.
So,
Then disengage?
yep.
So he doesn't get opportunity attacks?
Yeah. And I guess I'll I don't know, move here so I can still have line of sight of Banner.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Healing Word.
Go ahead and roll that d4 plus your charisma modifier.
Casting. I got 2. Rip.
So 6.
6. Yeah.
Banner, you're back up to 6 HP, which is what you were at before you got hit.
Yippee. There's more where that came from.
Hopefully.
What spells has he used? What spells has he used?
I didn't use any of his spells.
Okay.
I just used like a cantrip.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Good to know. Tight. Thank you. Six.
Okay. Then it is the Lumi's turns. This one has to make a saving throw, so it succeeds. So it's not automatically pushed back, but it is going to double its movement to try to move forward. Let's see. Odds it's that, evens it's that. Odds. Okay. It is, as it tries to kind of push forward through Orifir's gust of wind, it is going to shout an incantation, and you see a light blue spectral shield starts to float around the Lumi Crusader. And then with its action, it is going to cast Word of Radiance at Orifir. Or sorry, not Word of Radiance. Word of Radiance is the within 5 feet.
How dare he?
The one I'm looking for.
attack Grandpa?
Sacred Flame. That's the one. Sacred Flame at Orifir. And Orifir will succeed, so no damage.
Even his old age, Grandpa still can dodge.
Don't you know that it's
My body, my knees may be bad, but my mind is still sharp.
Don't you know it's illegal to pick on the elderly?
Okay. Then that makes it this one. Who is going to expend his last superiority die for commanding strike. So the Lumi Crusader can make another attack against Pesh. At advantage because Pesh reckless attacked. Okay, and he's gonna smite this.
Oof.
17, 21.
I'm trying to read frantically. Does Banner have anything reactionary that he can Shield Master?
Yeah, so Shield Master, he can use reaction to like help himself with deck saves, and then he also has absorb elements.
Off. That's not useful right now.
Yeah. So Pesh takes 21 damage. He's gonna half all of it to 10. Because he is resistant to everything while he rages. Okay. Oh, wait. Back to the top of initiative. I'm going to give you guys a minute to roleplay.
Hey, you get your hands off my grandpa. I'm gonna do something.
That's our grandpa.
It's probably gonna involve explosions, but I'm gonna do something about it.
What is the situation with these Lumi? The ones that are close to me, and like who's hurt? Like what is?
This one is very hurt.
Wait,
The Crusader has taken a little bit of damage.
which one is very hurt?
This one here.
And this one right here has taken a little bit of damage.
Yeah, say
Okay.
Pebble crit him with cast Scorching Ray and then crit him with one and hit him with another.
And this one back here is the one that just cast Shield of Faith or whatever.
Yes. And he just barely emerged from the portal.
Do we know how we're shutting this shit down yet?
I think Tabs was moving up to try to take a look at it. But at the top of initiative, I'm going to have one of you give me a luck roll.
Not fucking me.
Let's go.
Who's feeling lucky?
I am not a lucky person, so let's.
So is Stosserad. Everyone else said no.
I didn't say no.
I guess I can do it. Oh, I'm not lucky today.
Oh no. What's the damage?
Foiled.
It was at 3.
Okay. Then at the top of initiative, another Lumi
Fuck me.
Tight.
emerges.
Ugh,
So tight.
bastards.
Hurry up and close that thing.
We don't know how.
I am-
If we can.
No, I
I
know.
am working on it. Okay, I have short legs. So
So do I, but you don't see me complaining.
I don't see you helping either.
Touche. Good point.
In fact, you taking life choices. A squishy getting up close? That's just a bold choice there, Cotton.
I'm making it.
Okay. Pesh. It's Pesh's turn, and then Orifir. Pesh is going to move to here. He's going to try to strike at the Lumi Crusader. He will be reckless attacking. Miss and miss. Okay. And then with his bonus action attack, he will attack this Lumi over here with his polearm. And he's going to take him out. Because that is a crit for minimum damage.
Nice.
Which is a total of 14 damage.
Hell yeah. Attaboy. Yeah, that changes things up for me a little bit.
All right. Then it is Orifir's turn. Listen, Missy, you wanted to go somewhere fast, right?
Yes, I would like to get to the portal so I can try to break it.
Okay. Hold on to your butts and be a willing creature.
Yay! She's like, yes. She's so excited.
And he is going to vortex warp you.
Yeah.
Grandpa's got the zoomies.
You feel your guts turn a little bit as you get yoinked through space, and you pop out right over here.
Sweet.
Then he's gonna move to here. To here, actually. Ghost. me just double check. Bonus action. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna redirect the wind to be pushing straight back on these two Lumi, but not to Bithy. And then that makes it to Bithy's turn.
Okay, so she is gonna have me move here. He's got like a 30 fly speed. And then she is going to try to use her action. Does moving him use her bonus action or?
So moving him will take no thing, but commanding him to do anything will take a bonus
Cool.
action.
Perfect. Then I am going to have him shoot the force ballista at the Lumi right next to me.
Okay, so that will take your bonus action.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I was wanting to do, but
Yeah.
wasn't sure if I could. So she's gonna try to shoot it back to the portal, and then her action is gonna be trying to figure out the portal and see if there's a way to like break it.
Okay, so go ahead and make that attack roll.
Do, do, do. +6. Ooh. 23.
Okay. That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. Six, and then a DC 14. Dex.
He fails.
Yes. What happens when he goes through the portal?
Okay. Can you make me an Arcana check?
Okay. Here. I'm good at that usually.
19. Okay, so you notice a couple things about this portal. So we're just going to move him to right there. Firstly, when Meat blasts him through the portal and he, gets knocked back 5 feet and lands on the other side, he no longer seems to be affected by Orpheur's wind. It's not passing through.
Okay.
So you can determine that the spell effects are not passing through the portal from one side to the other. Looking into the portal, you see that while on this side it does not have any kind of, any kind of outline or structure, it's just kind of floating in the air. On the other side of the portal, there seems to be a large machine that is built around the edges of the portal, on a platform with a very large ramp for dozens and dozens of soldiers to walk up at once.
Okay.
Looking on the platform that it's on, you see very thick, heavily encased wires and stuff leading from the portal off to the right somewhere. With a 19, you can determine that there's probably some kind of control panel or power source off to the right, just out of sight from within the portal.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to go through the portal. And I don't know if I can get back.
Use meat.
Oh, that's
Or-
true, I could, but yeah, I could. I just have to get another 100 gold piece gem to make another homunculus.
Meat or some. Do we have a different familiar that could do it? I think it's just Meep right now.
All right. That was her action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Kebble, it's your turn, and then Banner's on deck. Kebble, go ahead.
Camel. Well, I suppose I will do chromatic orb.
Um.
Oh, I don't really have a good line of sight on these guys, do I?
Yeah, but you can move.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'll just literally just move. Bonk. And then I will... Hang on, let me read this spell again.
So it's an attack roll. You have a +4 to hit, and if you hit, you do 3d8.
Okay. Well, with the 90 feet, I'll hit the guy in the back. Oh, yeah.
In the back. So this guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
75. I'm rolling. Am I rolling a d20 first?
Yeah, d20 +4.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
So 18.
Ooh. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And then it's 3. Oh wait. No.
Yeah, 3d8.
Okay, 3d8. And 18. And then
And he loses concentration on Shield of Faith.
yay.
He's already not looking very good. All right. Is that everything for Kebble?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, then Banner, it is your turn, and the Lumi Crusader is next. Banner, you are prone with 6 HP.
Yeah. How's this guy, the Crusader? He's still just kind of barely hurt, right?
He's taking a little bit damage. I don't know if I'd say barely hurt, but he's not looking like bruised and battered or anything.
Well, do I attack him with my fist, or do I do the guaranteed? Oh shit! God.
I would
Let me
suggest
just
healing if you can.
Yeah. But these guys hit kind of hard, right? If I don't heal up pretty good, he's just gonna knock me right back down again.
Possibly, if he can hit you. He has a
That's
melee
true.
at hitting
I do
you.
have like a. How did I even go down?
He finally hit you.
Oh.
Twice. He hit you twice.
And that was enough to take me all the way down to 6?
So he hit you, the first time he hit you, he had Wrathful Smite, and he Divine Smite at the 2nd level.
Yeah.
So he had an extra 3d8
30.
and an extra 1d6.
34
So
hit points will do a lot.
He made that shit count.
Yeah, he was like, finally!
Okay, yeah, let me do a 2nd level Cure Wounds. And then what do I have as a bonus action?
As a bonus action, you can grant yourself 5 points of temporary HP, or you can. So that is in your features. That is your your defensive field. You can do that 2 more times.
Yeah, let me heal myself and then do that as a bonus action. I'm a 2nd level heal, so it's 2d8 plus whatever. What is my spellcasting ability modifier? Plus intelligence plus 4. 2d8 plus 4. Too many tabs. I gotta do it on D&D, on Discord. Okay. Roll 2d8 plus 4. Fuck you.
Okay, so with another 8 HP, that puts you at 14 total. Which, I mean, he did 13 damage last time he hit you, so...
Yeah. Plus, I'm gonna do the temp HP for a bonus action. So what was that, 5 temp HP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And are you standing up, or are you staying prone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless he's hitting me melee.
Yeah.
Right? Just like a sword. Is it disadvantage to shoot at somebody if they're laying down, and advantage to just melee them if they're laying down?
So it's advantage if you're within 5 feet when they're prone.
Okay. So yeah.
And the disadvantage if you're more than 5 feet away and they're prone.
Yeah. I'll stand up. Stand up, get my shield, put it up in between me and this guy next to me here, and somebody please get rid of him for me quickly. So I don't
Little
go
busy.
down again. Well, not you. A different somebody. That's better.
Gosh, Timothy, not everything's about you.
Got more important stuff to do.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to ask too. I don't know if you need me to roll or anything, but can he like look over at this gate and like, as a metal man, like, can he determine any way that it could be dismantled other than having to go through it and use that switch? Like, is there?
I
Like,
will
a
let you give
screw
me-
that's loose?
So, this side of the portal, you don't see this whole, like...
Oh, this like constructed.
Yeah, there's
like,
nothing constructed around it. It's just, that's the only way with the map maker that I had to get the portal
Oh,
part.
okay, it's just a floating.
So yeah,
turret.
it's
Okay.
yeah, it's like a tear in space. It's just floating.
Cool. Yeah, you're just gonna, because anybody that goes through there and flips that switch is not coming back. So it's gotta be me.
Also, flipping a switch, they would just flip it back.
Yeah, it has to be somebody that can destroy it.
Can Meep destroy it?
So after Banner's turn, it is the Crusader.
Guess we'll find out.
The Crusader has already used, I think, his second wind and his action surge. Oh, I need to remember what this does. Okay. So this guy is going to let out a war cry and then coldly analyze the battlefield around him, exuding a conquering presence. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Except for Tabithy. Because Tabithy is 5 feet out of range.
Wisdom save for everybody else?
Yep, wisdom save for everybody else.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I'm up 20 feet on a ledge.
True. Yeah, I think you're, because of height, you're just barely out of it too, Stasra. I forgot about that.
Well,
Okay. Banner is frightened.
oh, it's just a frighten, it's not damage.
I mean, just a frightened.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's better, but it's still not great.
Okay. Erilyn, what's your modifier for wisdom saves?
+2.
+2, so 17. Okay, so Erilyn saves. Pesh fails.
Oh.
Orpheus fails.
No.
And then give me one for Kebble.
Right.
So all three of the people that are right next to him are...
Oh.
All four of the people that are closest to him are quivering a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is his action. And I don't think any of these... Oh! He's gonna put Shield of Faith on himself. With his last first level spell slot. And that's his turn. Estosra, that makes it your turn. Erilyn's on deck. Estosra, go ahead.
Well. Oh, goodness. What can I do? Well, I guess I'm going to do more of the same. And I'm going to fire off the musket at the guy right next to the grease.
Okay. Roll to hit.
19.
19 will hit. Roll your damage.
Damage is damage. 7.
So it should be a d12 plus 1 plus your dex.
Yep, so d12 plus 4, so it's 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. That is enough. You hit him right in his floating dome. The Lumi drops to the ground.
Yay.
All right.
Good job.
That was my attack. All right. So what I can do, we would have to do something on the other side to destroy it. Do I even have anything that could be? You can only cast touch spells through familiars, right?
Correct.
I have nothing I can do.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, I think we have
unfortunately,
a pretty solid plan with letting Meep try to do it. Maybe just make sure.
yeah, because I was just trying to figure out if I could do a thunder wave through a familiar,
Nope.
but that is unfortunate. All right, well, I guess I'm tied unless I'm going through there, so that be the turn.
Okay. Erilyn, it is your turn, and then that Lumi that Tabithy pushed back through.
I'm gonna go ahead and healing word on Banner. And then I think I will move to here. Okay, I think that's my turn.
Do you do anything with your action?
Mm, No, not this time.
Okay.
You're not gonna attack anything?
Well, I mean, I could cast another spell, but I don't want to burn through if we're gonna need any more healing word.
Oh, you can't cast another leveled spell. If you were casting a spell, it would have to be a cantrip.
Oh, never mind.
You know, you could viciously mock the Crusader.
He doesn't have vicious mockery.
I do have vicious
You
mockery.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind.
I picked that up after the upgrade because it let me pick another cantrip and stuff.
Ah, I see.
So I did do that. I actually, very sound advice. I will do vicious mockery.
Okay, that's a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Here, let me see. Yes, wisdom save.
Okay, he rolled a 16. What's your DC?
Ooh. DC for wisdom.
DC for spellcasting. So it should be 8 plus your proficiency, so plus 2, plus your spellcasting modifier,
Oh.
which is charisma modifier.
My charisma is +4.
Okay, so your DCE is 14. So he does succeed.
Wow.
He is unbothered by your insults. Sticks and
I mean,
stones.
you
I'll
already
think of new ones for you, buddy.
Okay. And then that's it for you, Erlen?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Then this Lumi is going to push his way through the wind once he steps through the portal and make his way over to Tabithi.
Fucker. This actually gives me a chance to use some of my other spells that come from self, though.
He is going to miss.
Nice.
So he's going to action search, because he has one of those. Does an 18 hit?
It would, except for I'm going to reaction and do shield, which adds 5 to my AC, which would mean that it wouldn't.
All right. Swings his morning star at you, and as it homes in on a spot that your armor doesn't cover, you quickly throw up a magical barrier. That's it. That's really all he can do. Yeah, that was his action and action surge, so he can't do anything else. Top of initiative. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to roleplay.
Tabithi's gonna yell out to everybody. We're gonna have to send something or somebody into the portal to get it to go down, and they probably will not return. I'm probably gonna send Meep. Sorry, Meep.
No.
Meep is just like, Meep, Meep.
My instinct is to sacrifice
Bad
Banner, but also I don't want to sacrifice Banner.
Right.
Oh God, no. We should
I
definitely
know.
not sacrifice.
Like, that's my instinct, though. Like, that feels... narratively, that feels right.
He was made for it. His destiny.
So you think? Can Meep shut down this portal?
Maybe, yeah, let's not sacrifice Banner.
I have no idea, but I'm I mean, he could probably blow it up with the force cannon.
Meep, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Meat cast self-destruct.
Now, do you have to? Is it something where you have to like turn it off and then destroy it, or is
Aw,
the act of
Vegeta.
destroying it,
They self-destructed.
or is the act of destroying it also the act of turning it off?
I mean, destroying it.
Really no.
I haven't seen many things that stay on after they're destroyed.
Well, just the switch, though. Like that's not necessarily. That's just kind of like in my mind. It's just destroying the ability for you to turn it off and on.
With Tabithy's knowledge of mechanics and machinery, she can tell that this is probably not a Dr. Doofenshmirtz invention that just has a self-destruct button on it.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
It's not an innator. Got it.
It's not the Shieldinator.
Oh my god. Why was that low key kind of almost good?
Almost good.
You heard me.
Okay. So Pesh is scared. Back to the top of initiative. Pesh is scared. He's a little bit shaky. So he's gonna reckless attack to make his attack neutral instead of disadvantage. He's gonna miss, and then bonus action, he's gonna miss.
Intimidating.
This Crusader easily deflects both of Pesh's strikes. Orifir, also scared. Wait, Pesh gets to roll at the end of his turn, I think. Is that how that works? At the end of each of its turns, yes. Pesh fails again, so he's still scared. Orifir is oh, this guy's, oh, he's the real deal.
That's such a Dragon Ball Z line. Oh, this guy's the real deal. I could just fucking hear it. Oh my god.
He's gonna back up a couple.
Where's Goku?
Oh, come on. Where's Goku when you need him?
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm
Where's
just
Lord
imagining
when you need him?
Orphan now.
Yeah.
He's our master.
I'm just imagining. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm just imagining Orphan now as that one guy who's like like the worst at everything, but he's being talked up as the best. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember.
And then he's gonna cast Magic Missile. And he's gonna hit him 3 times for 6 damage. Or 6 total damage. But this Lumi Crusader now has to make 3 con saves. Okay, so he succeeded all of them. But on the bright side, those rolls weren't against you guys. Alright, Tabithy, it's your turn, and then Kebble.
Okay, so she is going to have Meep come over. I think it's going to be about here. Does she know, given that magic wasn't passing through the barrier, that she would be able to will the force ballista?
She doesn't know for sure.
Or like, okay, cool. Then she's gonna cast Caustic Brew on the guy in front of her.
Okay, so that is
a Dex 14. 16 save.
Ooh. He actually succeeds that. Does he take half damage, or is it a save or suck?
Let's see. Okay, so he still takes damage. It's just he isn't like afflicted with acid for more. It looks like for more than one turn.
No.
Really?
So each creature in a line must succeed on a dex save or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself, or another creature.
Okay.
A creature who's covered in acid takes damage at the start of each of its turns.
Dang. Okay. And then she'll use her bonus action to have Meep shoot the Force Ballista at that guy then.
Okay, roll the hit.
16?
16 does not hit.
Dang. Okay. Rude.
Throws his shield up and it kind of knocks his shield away for a second, but manages to deflect the damage.
Well, shit. She's like, guys.
What?
Okay.
I can't
What?
destroy the thing if I'm dead.
Pebble! Your turn, and then Banner's on deck. Go ahead.
Okay.
So Kebble's used 1 Scorching Ray and 3 Chromatic Orbs.
Right. I think. I just don't want to burn through all of his stuff at once. The Lumi Crusader that's next to Pesh and Banner, he's been pretty well damaged, right?
He's been hit. He's taken some damage.
Okay, so he could take a good amount more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Currently has his own Shield of Faith floating around him.
Right. And Shield of Faith is
A boost to his AC.
right. He's cast that on himself, or the
Yeah.
other Lumi's cast it on. Okay.
So another Lumi cast it on him, but then the other Lumi got wrecked, and so he cast it on himself.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I will use. I guess I'll burn my last Scorching Ray. Yeah.
Okay. Are all 3 attacks going to him, or?
Yeah. Yeah, all 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3 attacks.
Okay.
Kebble has disadvantage on these, by the way, because he is frightened.
Oh, right. Right. These are 8? Are these D8? Am I rolling D8 or D6?
You're rolling d20s?
Oh, yeah, okay. That's different. 3d20.
Okay.
12,
So those are at disadvantage, so 12, 16, and 2... Actually, it doesn't matter if they're at disadvantage. None of those hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I say one of them misses entirely, one of them glances off his armor, and the other one, with a glance from the side of his head, his shield swivels around and strikes it, cutting it off before it even gets to him.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else, Kebble?
Ow.
Then it is Banner's turn, and then the Crusader.
Okay. So let me. Do I have healing? Word? I don't have healing word, so I can't bonus action heal. But how bad are you, Tabs?
I don't think
I'm
Tabs isn't
not-
hurt
I'm
yet.
not- yeah, I'm not hurt yet, but like when he does hit me, it's gonna suck. So we need to get him out.
How's he looking? He's like relatively untouched, right?
Pretty untouched. I think he got hit once.
Okay. So let me. Fuck. I've got. Shit. I've got so many good things that I can do right now.
That's such a terrible problem to have.
You don't need to be doing anything right now, right? You just need to be up so that you can control
Yeah,
me. But you're not actually doing anything right now.
not really. Just protecting
Okay.
myself.
Let me see how this spell.
Banner is frightened.
I know, 30 feet. Okay. How far away is she from me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so if I move like right here.
Hmm?
25, that's exactly 30 feet away from me. I could cast. Oh, these guys are so wise though, right?
Theoretically.
They're pretty wise, yeah.
I was gonna do Sanctuary, but I feel like they're just gonna get right through that anyway.
Perhaps wiser than average, some might say.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna stay here and I'm just gonna try to get this Crusader down. I've got 2 punches and a bonus action. Can I punch for bonus action?
No, you have a shield in one hand.
Oh yeah, huh? We determined that already. Shield. Okay.
So you can do 2 attacks with your extra attack feature,
Yeah.
but not a third attack.
Plus 6.
Oh, you also, I should mention, oh, never mind. You don't have that. Scratch that.
Okay.
Not yet.
Probably misses.
Yeah, 16's not even close.
Oh my fucking god.
Bing! Bang!
Completely useless waste of a turn. Amazing. Love that for me.
That almost tickled.
Okay. That's all I got. Fuck you, Avray. Honestly, fuck you.
Actually, Vane, that was your first attack.
Why do I have advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, why do I have... Oh, because I'm afraid of him. Oh my god.
So, yeah, roll 2 more times for your second attack.
Get fucked.
Okay, and at the end of your turn, you get to make a wisdom save.
Great. -1. Cool.
Okay, so you're still afraid.
Fucking worthless ass robot. I should have just said fuck the portal and gone and gotten Fane.
That would have been a lot worse.
Alright, that's
Because as
it.
hard as this guy's to fight, there's like dozens of these guys on the other side of that portal.
And then fighting together would make them even harder.
Okay. Then it is the Crusader's turn. The Crusader is going to take... two attacks. Seeing that display from Banner, he's not too worried about Banner staying up for another round.
Yeah, me neither.
He's going to take 2 attacks against Pesh. And he has advantage because Pesh Reckless attacked. That's a crit. And a miss. Okay, then he's gonna blow his last spell slot on this crit. He's out of spells now. So that's plus 4. So that's 10, 23, 27. Doubled halved because of Pesh's resistance and his crit. So 27 damage to Pesh.
How's he doing?
Just coughing up a little blood, but he's still kicking. Tightening his muscles around his lacerations so that he doesn't bleed out. And then it is Testoster's turn.
All right, this Lumi at the gate. I am going to I am going to fire off the rifle again. Oh Jesus! Crit.
Hey, that's what we like to see.
Yippee.
And it's a D12 too. So we're just doing double damage, right?
Yep. So roll the d12 plus 1.
Oh Jesus! Almost max damage.
30
So
damage.
it's 15. Yeah, 15 in total. Jesus.
This would have
think
popped that guy
might be-
even if he didn't get hit before first.
Wow.
Bam!
I need that energy.
Tabitha, you see this guy raising his Morning Star to try to try to go for another attack, and then just suddenly, no life.
She hears the loud
Went
sound and
from
kinda
mid-action to dead,
yeah.
just like that.
She jumps and looks back at his Stasera and is like, thanks.
Hurry up and get the portal shut. And with that, that is all I can do.
All
That was a
right.
good move.
Okay, so that one is down. And that is... Yeah, Erilyn, that makes it your turn.
All right.
And then it'll go to the top of the initiative because all the lesser Lumi are down.
The lesser Lumi.
Well, the regular Lumi, the non-Crusader Lumi.
Oh, right.
The fighters and the clerics.
Right. Banner, should I give you another healing word?
Maybe that way, if Meep can't destroy the things, then he could be the
I think,
next
yeah.
one.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'll give Banner healing word. I will move myself a little closer to the portal. It's like here.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can also give Bardic Inspirations.
Oh yeah.
I believe somebody has a Bardic Inspiration from last time that they haven't used yet. Who did you give it to? Banner, right?
Yeah, I think actually, yeah, because he was down in that
Okay.
tracks.
Yeah,
That
so
sounds
Banner,
like-
you still have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration that you can expend. That's if you need to. But yeah. So you said you were healing word though this turn?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll that health.
Casting it. Ooh.
Ooh,
8.
maximum.
We'll take that.
Okay. 8 points of healing to Banner.
There you go, big guy.
All right, is that everything, Erilyn?
This.
Yeah.
Sorry, how many points did you say?
8.
8. Okay. That puts me at 22.
Okay. Pesh will continue to attack recklessly, trying his best to wear this guy down. 4, 5, 6. But is getting parried at every turn. Oh, he's still frightened. That's right. And he's still frightened. He fails the saving throw again.
Dude, you're big and scary. He's not.
He's bigger and scarier.
Is this
No,
one
he's
that we're
not.
afraid of? The Crusader?
Yeah. Yeah, the Crusaders emitted a conquering aura.
Alright. I know what I'm doing.
Orphear is gonna back up a little bit more and magic missile again. For 12 damage. 3 hits of 2.
On the Crusader?
And finally start to see a single trickle of blood running down the open space of his helmet. And has to make he has to make 3 con saves to keep concentration. That's a success, that's a success, and that's a success. He's highly concentrated. Okay, Tabithy, it's your turn, and then Kettle.
Okay. So she's gonna have Meat look with her. She's gonna point to the wires that are going off to the side, and she's gonna tell it, follow those wires, destroy whatever controls this thing in any way you can. Either ripping it out, shooting the force thing, or all that stuff.
Okay.
And then send him through.
Okay, so he is going to have to dash to get to it.
Okay. That's fine. I can't do anything anyway.
Is there a chance that one of them destroys him before his next turn?
I will have him give a stealth check to Bithy.
Okay.
Because then maybe it would be better to only have him move half of the way and then just shoot at it from there instead of dash.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if there's a chance that they could take him out before his next turn, we're fucked.
Well, there's a chance that he's not going to be able to do it anyway.
Well, sure.
Alright, I'm looking for my homunculus stuff. I can never remember which page it's on. There it is. Okay. So he's got a +2 stealth.
So if he fails, we're sacrificing Banner first. If Banner fails, then it's Pesh.
11?
If Pesh fails.
11. Tabithy, as he comes through, you notice that a couple of the Lumi soldiers that are lining up and getting in formation notice Meep.
Oh no. Okay. Can she just have him shoot at it?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Come on, little guy.
Like, would that be the Force Ballista?
Yeah. Either the Force Ballista... Well, did he dash or did he just move?
He just moved through. And
So it would be his Force Rend because you used your bonus action to command him, so you can't use your bonus action to also activate the Force Ballista.
Okay. Cool. It's fine. So that is... Sorry, I'm trying to find the thing. Okay. My spell attack modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is.
It should be intelligence plus proficiency.
Yeah, it's +6.
Oh, I just realized I need to... Whoops.
18.
There we go. Oh, for some reason Tabs isn't showing up on the stream. Oh well.
Oh, weird. I'm there.
Yeah. 18. Roll your damage.
Okay. D4 plus player's damage. Oh my god. I keep accidentally exiting. Ah.
1d4 plus what damage?
6. It says player plus PB.
Plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. So then
Okay.
4.
You... Meep will see, you won't see, but Meep will see that the Force Rend goes forth and strikes the hard metal casing of this thing. And while it does hit, the attack isn't potent enough to deal lasting damage.
Damn it. Okay. I'll have to, if he doesn't die, next turn send him over there to start, like, pulling at things. Pushing buttons. Okay. That's it.
Okay, Kebble, your turn. Banner's on deck. Kebble, go ahead.
Poison spray. I'm gonna use poison spray on the Lumi Crusader.
Okay, so that's a con save.
Yeah, trying to see.
Oh, he fails. Go ahead and roll a d12 of poison damage.
12.
And you do have to move 5 feet forward in order for him to be within range of poison spray.
It said 30 feet, and I'm in 18 feet of the Crusader.
Poison spray is 10 feet.
Oh, did I read that wrong? My bad. Oh, it says 30 feet.
Where are you looking?
Let's see.
What are you looking at?
Posting this.
Oh, 24 rules.
Oh, I see.
Range is 10 feet.
Okay. Well, he can't really do poison spray then, huh?
Well, you can. You can just move 5 feet forward.
Well, yeah.
And then you could move 5 feet back after if you wanted to.
Sure. Yeah. But the poison spray failed.
No, the poison spray succeeded. He failed his con save.
Oh.
Roll your d12.
I rolled a d. Wait, that was the. Was my original
Oh.
d12 to hit? Because I maxed that.
Okay, yeah, he takes max. He takes 12 points of poison damage.
Yes. Finally, I'm effective with it. Kebble.
Finally, I'm effective with Kebble, he says after being incredibly effective with Kebble. Getting 2 crits with spells this combat.
Well, you know. Poison spray. I gotta work on his voice. And this one.
Okay, is that everything for Kebble?
I am going to move back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Banner, that makes it your turn. Oh, he needs to make a concentration check. Oh. He just barely keeps concentration on that Shield of Faith. It falters for a second, but then he maintains it. So yeah, Banner, your turn. And then his turn.
Can I see Meep?
Not anymore, because Meep ran off this way.
Okay, if I... What is this thing here?
Reese.
Reese, yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Portal
If
that
I,
takes
like,
ancient Grease.
go around it, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity, but whatever, I don't give a shit.
Alright, does a 24 hit?
Oh, get bent. Just exactly.
I was like, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Takes from temporary HP first.
Yeah, so... puts me at 18. Okay. And then, that's fine. So, from here... am I able to see him?
From there you can see just like the very corner of him.
That's good enough. So I can, here's, okay. Tabithy, since you're standing right here, I can make him bigger, which would make him hit harder, but also potentially make him like an easier target.
Let's
There's
not.
more, or I can make him smaller, which will make him hit a little bit less hard, but could potentially make him harder to hit.
So he is already not doing enough damage output to damage the thing.
But if he's dead, he's not doing any at all, and somebody has to go in there. Or...
But my idea is that I'm not going to have him try to damage it. I'm going to have him go and start, like, pulling wires and pushing buttons.
Right. Which he can't
Do if he's small.
if he's dead.
True.
Which is
Tabs.
Um,
Yes.
Do you want to give me... Do you want to just give me like an intelligence check real quick?
Okay. That's what I'm good at. Believe it or not. Oh, apparently not. 8.
8? Okay, never mind.
I rolled a 4.
I could also go with the sanctuary that I was thinking about earlier, which, I mean, it's still wisdom save for them to try to get through it, but it's still a chance that... And
I just
it
don't
wouldn't...
know if you can... I don't think you can target him through the portal. So I think any kind of like buffs are just gonna hit the portal, because when we shot Gust and stuff through, it didn't go through. So I don't think the buffs would hit him.
Oh, is that true?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck!
So I think finishing off the
All right.
Crusader is
Yeah,
probably...
he's gonna... Okay, cool. Got it. He's gonna get...
He's probably dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody's gonna
maybe
have
not.
to go... Yeah,
We'll see.
somebody's gonna have to go through there and get stuck on the other side. I'll magic missile the Crusader from here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna upcast it. It's 44 plus 4.
Okay, so he does maintain his concentration, but he also takes 16 points of damage. He's finally starting to not look very good.
How many of those defensive fields can I do? I got one more.
Yeah, you got one more.
Let me pop another one.
Your armor hums and throbs as a defensive force field layers your skin. Or layers your armor.
And that will do me.
Okay. That makes it the Crusader's turn. Who now only has one target. Also, Banner. At the end of your turn, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, right.
$16 meets a pizza.
Oh my god. Okay, groovy.
You are not frightened anymore. Okay, his first attack actually misses Pesh,
Nice.
despite it being at advantage. But his second attack will hit. Ah! The dice ran away from me. Okay, that's 11 halved to 5. He would smite that if he had any smite slots left, but he doesn't. And that's it. That's really all he can do. Estosra, your turn, and then Eberron.
Well, All right. Well, at this point, maybe I will get lucky. Because this musket hits hard. Let's hit the Crusader. I don't think a 14 will even come close.
Yeah, 14. Ting! Glances off his armor. He doesn't even notice it. He's too busy locking blades with
Anything
Pesh.
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action. Nope, nothing that'll last or help, so.
Alright, Eberron, your turn.
Okay. I will use Vicious Mockery on the Crusader.
He fails that. So he'll take 1 point of psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Okay, anything with your bonus action, Eberron?
I don't think so. Not this turn.
No inspiring words or
Oh.
little healing.
I don't want to burn my last healing yet.
Fair enough.
But my... I could do... Oh my gosh, hang on. I need water. Okay. I could inspire someone. Because I'll do Pesh, because Pesh is right next to the Crusader fighting.
Okay. Alright. Then is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Bless you.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Kebble make his wisdom save this turn to stop being frightened?
I don't think so. You want me to
Okay,
roll
yeah,
something?
go ahead and make that. So I realized I did it for Orpheus and Pesh, but I don't think I told you to do it.
13.
He's still frightened.
Okay.
Okay. Going straight back to the top, Pesh is gonna reckless attack. He's still frightened, so his reckless attack only makes it neutral. Miss. And he's not going to expend the Bardic Inspiration here. He's going to try to expend it on the Wisdom save. So he strikes, he misses, he strikes, he misses, and then Wisdom save.
Come on.
Just kidding. It's not going to help, so he's not going to expend it.
Ah.
Okay. Orpheus' turn. Well, this is it. This is all I've got. He's gonna upcast his last magic missile. So he's now out of spell slots. And he's gonna do 8 damage. And the Lumi gets to make 4. Lumi succeeds. So Lumi maintains concentration. Okay. He is all tapped out. And he gets to make a save at the end of his turn. He succeeds! Orpheus is no longer afraid, weirdly enough, now that he doesn't have spells.
Well, I've done all I can do. Relaxes.
Okay, Tabs, your turn, and then Kebo.
All right, I am going to Can Meep, could Meep like dash to the thing and then, or would it be better for me to shoot it with a force blast? I'm not sure it's gonna do anything to it.
So since Meep moved its full movement last turn, it can just use its movement to get to the thing.
Okay, so I'll have it move to the thing and use the bonus action to have it just start. I'll tell it to like start destroying, like pulling wires, pushing buttons, try to like mess it up whatever way it can.
Okay. Can you have Meep give me an athletics check?
Sure. Okay. Oh no. It's a -3.
Oof.
Not
And I
good.
got a 3, so I got a 0.
So, Meep spends its action trying to pull on this big heavy cord, but can't make it move.
Okay.
You see the Lumi that noticed it getting closer, another squad of Lumi.
Okay.
They seem, it's a long ramp. It'll take them 2 turns to get to the top while dashing.
Okay.
So it'll take them, like, probably a 3rd turn to get over to them.
She'll tell the party that then.
But they are on their way. And if the reinforcements come, you guys might be a little bit screwed.
Yeah.
If another squad of these guys shows up.
Okay, so she'll tell the party that, like, hey, Meep's in trouble, like, he's not. I don't think the little guy's strong enough. And she's gonna suggest maybe somebody else go through, and we'll love you forever.
This is gonna be sad.
Yeah. Not one of our main people, maybe.
And we can't do mage hand or anything through the portal, huh?
I don't have.
I mean, you
any
could cast Mage Hand once you're on the other side of the portal, but you couldn't cast it through the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, quick
Okay, so-
question:
She's gonna.
would I be
hold on,
able to shoot a rifle through it?
action.
You probably would, but you can't. The thing is, the thing in question is far enough off to the side that you have no line of sight unless you're all the way through the portal.
So I'm gonna shoot my pistol at the paladin or the crusader as my action.
Okay, roll to hit.
24.
24?
Wow.
Oh, I got a 19.
I'm so surprised. That meets it, beats it.
Wow.
All right.
With the Shield of Faith.
12 points of damage.
He keeps his Shield of Faith, but he takes 12 points of damage. He's not looking good.
Haha.
I don't remember if I've already used his Lay on Hands, so I'm gonna say I have.
That's it for me.
Okay. Kebble.
Poison spray.
So dipping in,
Yeah, I'm gonna
poison spray,
do
dip
that.
out.
Yep.
This time poison spray does not. He sees it coming this time and holds his breath.
Aw. And
Okay.
then roll to. That was.
Oh shoot! Kebble can't use poison spray against him. When you're frightened, you can't willingly move closer to the creature that you're frightened of.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that.
Does
That makes
Kebble want to
sense.
do something else
Mm-hmm.
instead?
The range. Let me check the range here. Yeah, I mean, I can do a firebolt.
Okay, that's a roll to hit. So
Yep. Am I... Okay. I will roll. No guarantees on hit.
nope.
8. Okay.
Hey. After Kebble, it is Banner's turn, and then the Crusader. Banner, go ahead.
Okay, Tabithy, what is the nature of Meep? Will he explode if he's destroyed? Can he self-destruct? Is he like...
No. He's just a little guy.
Okay.
He's just a not very strong little guy. My thought is I might have him try to force blast the people coming up the ramp to slow them down, so that whoever does go in there can have a better chance of having more time.
So there are 5 people coming up the ramp.
Yeah.
We've got like 3 turns until they're...
You've got 2 turns till they're at the top of the ramp, and then they would have to also dash to get over to the thing if Meep is like to get to where Meep is trying to pull out stuff.
Can I like lean like halfway into the portal and cast a spell?
No. As soon as you touch the portal, you're transported to the other side fully.
Okay. All right.
All of a sudden you can hear you can no longer hear the sounds of the fight happening behind you. And you can hear this group of Lumi charging up at you. You can get a good looking around you at this vast compound. You're back to a large cliff. And thousands upon thousands of Lumi. For every 20 or 30 Lumi, there's another Crusader, just like the one that you guys are fighting here. Getting ready, standing in formation.
Okay, what is it? Is it a button? Is it a lever? What is it that we're...
As you look behind you, on this side you can see a large metal structure around the portal, from which heavily fortified, very thick, insulated, like cable wires or cable lines stretch from the portal to this large control panel box that seems to be made of very thick metal.
Okay. Can I do I have is it magical, the box itself?
Yes, it's a mix of magical and mechanical.
So for the purposes of Shatter, where it says a non-magical object that
Makes it a disadvantage.
Or carried,
That is correct.
also takes the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So would this count as a non-magical object that would take the damage of a Shatter?
Yes. Because it's more of what's powering the portal. The portal itself would be considered a magical, like the thing around the portal would considered a magical object, but this thing I would consider not for the purposes of Shatter. Is there anything you want to do before that?
Why did you say it like that? Because now I feel like there is, but I don't know what that is.
Maybe give us a heartfelt goodbye.
Well, I'm not sure that that's really what I'm doing.
just in case. You know.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
so sad.
Oh god.
Or we
Yeah,
can
that's
retcon
the
it
point.
for roleplay time.
Do I want to shatter it or do I want? How far away is it, feet wise?
From where you are, it is 60 feet away.
Oh fuck! So I can't get over there. Okay. So that's my option. Yeah. All right. Sorry, little buddy. Okay, he's gonna step through the portal. Before he steps through the portal, I guess, or whatever.
You can step back through the portal with 5 feet of movement. It's, you know.
Okay. He'll come back out. Okay. Well, it's been nice. Here's this stuff, and he's gonna like drop all of the bags with his gear and his friend's gear and all of it on the floor by Tabithy. Just in case I don't come back, you can have that.
Well, just run real fast afterwards.
I mean, I'm literally just gonna step over the portal and then do the thing, and then hopefully I can step back before it goes down. But we'll see. It might be pretty immediate
Good luck.
if this works. If it doesn't, it's been a
Gonna give it
pleasure. Good luck rescuing your friend, and you can have the money that's in there toward that if you need it. Okay, sorry about blowing your buddy up. I'm gonna step back through. And I'm gonna cast Shatter,
Okay,
which is
roll your damage.
it's a con save, 3d8 thunder damage. Not too bad, 17. And then, like, if he can, he's gonna try to step back through immediately, but...
Okay. So, it does damage it,
Ah,
but not quite enough.
fuck.
You can
Does
see
it have
your...
to be- Like, is it total cumulative damage that it's taken, or do we have to, like, hit it really hard one time?
I mean, kind of both. You can tell that it probably has a damage threshold, but you definitely passed the damage threshold. Your shatter deals significant damage to it, but it is still functioning. You see it's sparking a little bit. Part of the casing is bent in and crumpled.
I can't...
Is Meep dead?
Meep
I mean, I
has
guess-
disadvantage on the save.
Yeah, he's probably dead. I guess I could have waited, but I didn't...
It's okay. No, it's not. It's totally fine. I just want to know if I need to roleplay that at all.
Because I can't do that again, so I don't know what we're gonna do now.
It looks like it's almost done. Like, maybe one more good hit would take it out with anything.
Can I try to save? Because I do have a...
Yeah, you can. Like I said, the save is with disadvantage. It's a con save with me.
Yeah. Con save. Okay.
I don't know what the DC is off the top of my head. 8 plus 2.
Roll 2, and then I'll add 2 to the lowest.
DC should be 15, I think. What's Banner's intelligence? 14 or 18, right?
Yeah, he did not. He did not. He failed.
Okay.
He did.
Shit.
Meep just like...
Okay.
Now a lot more people you've gotten the attention of.
Also step back through then, I guess, since it didn't shut it down.
Do you
but
are you
you know
gonna
what,
try to
actually-
go get it?
Yeah. Okay. So I started here. I went 5,
10,
10, and then what is this like?
15, 20, 25. You've gone 25 feet because you went in and then out and then back in.
Yeah. So let me just go my last 5 feet like closer toward the switch. I'll just fucking manhandle it. He's pretty strong.
Okay. And Banner, you notice after that loud shatter, the loud ringing that emits from your spell, the army is starting to mobilize. It's not just the one squad anymore.
Right. But it's still going to be like 2 turns or whatever before they...
They're going to be 1 turn delayed from the other squad.
Okay.
So that squad will reach where you are in 2 turns,
Right.
and then that's the rest of the army would reach where you are in 3 turns.
Okay. So if I was 60 feet away, so I'm 55 feet away from it. 50 feet next turn. Fucking can't. And okay, so everything else that I have pretty much, Thunderwave specifies items, but everything else that I have spell-wise just specifies creatures. So I would not be able to target this stuff with like a magic missile or whatever.
Why can't you target?
You can tell a magic missile would probably be bad against anything that has a damage threshold anyways.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. But okay, so it's like the best thing that Thunderwave does work on. Oh my god. Somebody's got to do something because all I've got is fisticuffs at this point, basically.
Well, just go try to murder it. Like,
I have-
if you run up to it and you hit it real hard, you might be able to murder it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Or even thunderwave it. You just need to get close enough to it.
And deal enough damage.
Yeah.
Whatever that number is.
Thunderwave in action.
Thunderwave is an action. Alright, Banner, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Then it is the Crusader. The Crusader is going to take his first attack against Esh. Striking him for 9, which is halved to 4. Pesh is still barely standing because he halves him. So he's going to use his second attack to take him down.
Yeah. You guys just focus that Crusader, get him down.
Pesh falls. And... Erilyn, odds or evens? Actually, sorry, no, Erilyn, pick number 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Okay. As Pesh falls, he's going to target the healer next. And this Crusader will charge up to you. He'll be right here.
Fair.
He'll threaten you both.
Oh, you guys gotta get him down.
But that is it for his turn. Sasra, your turn, then Erilyn. Sasra, go ahead.
Alrighty. Well, obviously, I probably can't tell anything about what's going on. At this range, I'm assuming that I cannot
What do you
I'd be
mean?
doing the rifle with disadvantage since the rifle shares the musket stat block,
He's 40 feet away from you.
and
42 feet.
I'm also being fair and counting for height difference.
I generally count height difference more for range wise, in the upward direction than I do in the downward direction, since it's accounting for drop, and you're shooting down.
Gravity.
Yeah.
So I would let you get away with it with no disadvantage.
Fair enough. All right, Crusader, for the love of God. 25.
25 hits.
Wow.
What is that? Was that a 19? Nice.
Yeah, and unfortunately damage is low, but it is still damage, so 6.
Okay, 6 damage. The Crusader staggers a bit. You can see now the blood leaking out from between the plates of his heavy armor. His breath's ragged. As he tries to hold off this group of adventurers by himself.
Yeah.
Is he still maintaining concentration, or did that die a while ago?
He is still maintaining concentration. He succeeds. He's a
Rotten bastard.
+7 on con saves, so it's been really easy for him to keep it up.
Rotten bastard. Alright, well, next person's turn.
Eberron.
He's right in front of me now.
Yep, he's charging at you.
Alright, well, I will slash with my rapier.
Take a stab.
Oh, I thought if I clicked
Or
on
if
it, I could make it
do you
work.
have Tasha's Hideous Laughter or any of those damage spells? Because that might help him. That might be more difficult for him to save against.
I do not.
In
I could
actions,
put-
you should have a rapier attack, if that helps.
Oh, I was looking at equipment. That's
Yeah.
okay. I was being dumb.
It's not an equipment,
I
it's
do
an
have
actions.
Wrathful Smite, but that wouldn't take place on this turn. That would give me an advantage
So that
on the
would-
next turn, right?
That takes a bonus action,
Yeah.
so you could do Wrathful Smite and then attack.
Oh. But then that burns my last heal slot.
No, Wrathful Smite is, you don't have you have a scroll of Wrathful Smite. It's a one-time use.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
wouldn't cost a
it
spell
doesn't burn
slot?
it doesn't burn your spell slot, but it's a one-time use consumable. Is the trade-off.
Okay, that makes sense. Have the melee. Yeah. Okay. I'll use the Wrathful Smite scroll.
Okay. Your weapon is enchanted with Wrathful Smite. The next attack that you hit, as long as you maintain concentration until you hit an attack, the next attack you hit with your melee weapon will do an extra 1d6 damage, psychic damage, and he'll have to make a wisdom save or be frightened.
Alright. Well, I'm going to roll.
So you miss.
That would have been so good if you hit.
It would have been so good.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Don't worry, I'll try to save you too.
Okay. Pesh is down. I'm going to make a roll for him. Okay.
Why did you sigh that hard?
Don't worry about
Sigh
it.
that hard. I'm worried about it.
Orpheer.
Hey, guys, get Pesh up.
Orpheer's like, oh shit, he's coming this way. And he's gonna shocking grasp, which is gonna have advantage because of the. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it has advantage. He still misses.
Okay. Is it my turn?
And then Orifere is gonna go to here. So he's staying within melee range. Yes, Tabithy, it's all you.
Okay.
Come on. Fuck him up.
Well, should I fuck him up or should I get Pesh up? Because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, would Misty Step count as a leveled spell if I'm using it through my Fey Touch?
No. That is a racial ability.
So, could I, like, Fey Step and do the Cure Wounds on Pesh?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so should I bring Pesh up or should I try to knock this guy down?
How bad does this guy look? Does he look like he's about ready to drop?
Yeah, his legs are shaking. You can. His heavy plate armor is kind of stained with blood.
But he did a big sigh when he rolled a death save.
True.
So
That's true.
Pesh probably doesn't look
What-
too good.
What do you think, Erilyn, since you're the one in danger?
Go for it.
Okay. Heal him?
Yeah, heal him.
Okay. Alright, so she will Misty Step, and then she will cast Cure Light Wounds on Pesh.
You mean cure wounds?
Yeah, Cure Wounds, sorry. So she's like right here.
And when Tabitha uses her feature for that to Misty Step, it looks.
Oh, so it looks like she just like poofs in a bunch of glitter and confetti, like party favors and stuff, like little things like that. Mini explosion, but doesn't hurt anything, and then she pops back in with the same effects. It's like cartoon-like. It's like ding.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. This is a first level spell slot, right?
Yeah, it's my last first level spell slot.
Okay, roll that d8. Oh wait, you don't have second level spell slots yet.
No, but the Fey Step, the Misty Step is the Fey Touch.
Yeah, you see that Pesh has a particularly grievous wound, so you focus your healing there, and he
It does 7.
he comes back up. Oh, ouch.
You good, buddy? You good?
Yeah, I'm just dandy.
All right, that's it for her.
Okay, Kebble.
All right. Well, I need to move. What's Kebble's movement?
So Kebble did Kebble break free from Frighten?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so just keep in mind that he can't move towards the Crusader.
Right, you're right.
But his movement should be 30.
Okay. Do I? Would I be able to shoot a firebolt over Pesh? Because he's kind of in the line of sight. Right, actually, straight line puts it between Pesh and Tabithy.
Yeah, you can. You won't have any extra cover if you just try to attack him, but you will have disadvantage
Okay.
because you're frightened.
Right. Well, best. I
Fear
can
is a
do
powerful
right now
thing.
is- It is. So I think I'll do firebolt.
Okay.
15.
You don't have to roll the second one. He doesn't hit.
Oof.
So 19 glances harmlessly off of his pauldrons.
I'm in danger.
Banner.
Okay. I'm 55 feet away from the switch.
Mm-hmm.
How many feet away are the closest Lumi that are coming up that hill, approximately?
So they were 2 turns away, now they're 1 turn away, so they're about 60 feet.
Okay.
60, 65, give or take.
And there's 4 of them? 5 of them?
5 of them.
Okay. Is it like 4 little ones and 1 crusader or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my 30 feet closer to the switch, and we determined that I could not use magic missile on the switch, right? Or I could, but it wouldn't really
Yeah.
do enough damage. Okay. So I'm gonna move my 30 feet, which puts me 25 feet away from the switch. And what, 60, 70, 80 feet away from them, something?
Something like that, yeah.
So if they dash 60 feet, they're still going to be like 20 or something feet away from me, probably.
Yeah, if they dash 60 feet, they'll be right in front of where you just were.
Okay, great. So I'm going to take that 30 feet, and then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to cast at them magic missile at the crusader that's like leading this charge.
Isn't this your last spell slot?
I still have first levels. I'm at a 2s,
Okay.
but I still have 1s.
Okay.
I think I still have 2 level 1s. 1 level 1 after this. And then I'm gonna cast just that at the crusader leading the charge. So that's 3d4 plus 3. Yeah. 3d4 plus 3, which I'm not expecting to do anything, but oh my fucking god, it could have done a little bit more than that.
Okay.
Whatever. We can have 8 points of damage.
He barely seems to notice it as he continues charging.
Yeah. And then next turn is going to be my last chance. Next turn is when I'm going to get over there and try to break this switch. So that's me.
Okay.
You got this.
The
No
Crusader
problem.
Yeah.
is going to take a swing at Eberron. Eberron does a... Yeah. Does a 15 hit.
What would be my...
Your AC?
Yeah. Oh, 10.
No, should not be 10.
It's not 10.
Oh, it says class.
Yeah, it says armor class 10. That's because it wasn't applied. Let me just scroll down here. Eberron, your AC should be 14 because you've got regular leather armor on and you add your dex modifier.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll fix that. My bad.
Okay.
Um,
So his first attack is gonna hit for 10 points of slashing damage. And then his second attack is gonna miss.
How are you looking, Erlen?
how much was the first? 7?
10 points of damage.
10. Minus 10.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Istastra, your turn, and then Erlen.
Let's also drop him.
All right. So at this point, let us try again with the musket. I'm assuming a 15 does not do it.
Nope.
Maybe use something other than the musket.
Well, the musket has infinite ammo and a +1 to hit, so I think that's why he's using it.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, that musket is very conservative on my supplies, and even then, I have nothing that hits better than the musket or my bow, and even then, the bow isn't doing shit for damage.
You can't turn into anything else? You don't have any spells left? You're totally tapped?
I mean, I have spells, but I'm more of a utility build. A lot of my spells right now don't do damage. And I do mean a lot. Like,
All right.
Feather Wave being the exception.
Erlen. That makes it your turn.
Okay. I'm going to slash with my rapier. Do I still have Wrathful Smite, or is that over?
Yeah, you need to make a concentration save since you got hit. The DC is 10.
Oh, okay. Aw, rip.
And make the concentration save.
Oh, wait. Is concentration save not a d20?
Oh, did you roll the 5th? That's the d20. Okay, I see.
Yeah, and then I got 4 there.
Okay, so yeah, you're still concentrating on Wrathful Smite, but you miss with the rapier.
Okay.
He whips his greatsword around, parries it out of the way.
My bonus action, I will use Healing Word on Pesh. So then... cast...
8.
4 for 8
Okay.
healing.
Puts him all the way back up to 15 now.
Yay!
Okay. And is that the end of your turn, Arlen?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then at the start at the top of initiative, Ash is gonna use half his movement to stand up. He's gonna say thanks. I won't lose again. And he will
Believe in you.
I believe in you too.
run in to here because he only has partial movement. He will use his bonus action to rage. And he will...
Yep. Here.
Oh, true, he can. Yeah. So he'll get there. I mean, he does have a polearm either way, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then he's going to reckless attack with his action. Ooh. He actually hits.
Nice. Get it. Please, Pash. How do you want to do this, Pash?
Not quite. This guy's, you can tell the next person to hit him will take him out, most likely. Speaking of, that makes it Orpheus' turn. He's gonna have advantage on this shocking grasp.
Get it, Grandpa.
16 plus 7 is 23. No. His AC is 24.
Why
Okay.
is this guy so beefy?
Yeah, see, you can't even if the modifier on that pistol is only +1 or that rifle, like you can't hit him.
No,
You
so
have
he
to
has a
roll an
+6 to
+20.
hit. So he has to get an 18 or higher.
Oh, okay. I'm like, like, still though. Oh my god, those odds are wild.
Yep.
I was gonna say, like I said, no matter what I use, +6 is literally my max hit to everything.
To Bithy.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot him again. But first I'm gonna move like right here.
Which square are you in?
She was right over here.
Yeah, which square is she in when she finishes moving? Because you put her right in the middle of 4 squares.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't have the grid pulled up.
Finish him.
Okay, so then she is gonna, yep, shoot it with her pistol. Let's see. Nope, 18.
Pow! Ting!
It's like, bastard!
I have +6 too. Oh, that's wild. 24.
Yep, that's
mean,
just
I have
gonna
24.
be it.
Okay. Camel?
Come on, Kevel.
Still can't move closer.
Right.
You have pretty much line of sight, so I'm not going to give him any extra bonus. But Keble does have to crit in order to hit.
Come on,
And he
don't
has
wait.
disadvantage. Because he's still afraid.
He's gonna give it a shot. Okay.
Nope.
Nuts.
Okay.
And then can I roll to like not be afraid?
Yes, at the end of your turn, roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
Nope, you're still afraid.
Okay.
It's okay, Kevel.
I mean, to be fair, being consistently afraid is how you guys got him in the first place.
That's fair.
Banner?
Yep. I'll close in on the switch. And it's pretty banged up, right?
Pretty banged up, yeah.
Okay. So, now I can do like an athletics strength check to try to rip it apart.
So that was just to unplug it.
Okay. So
Um,
then
it's almost broken, so unplugging it would be like a temporary, might buy you a turn or two. Because they could just plug it in, but...
right. So I have these thunder gauntlets.
Mhm.
Do I feel like I could just punch this thing
Potentially.
a bunch? Okay.
Or pull the
So-
plug-in, like, the thing out.
Well, but then they can just kill me and plug it back in. Like, I gotta...
Well, I'm saying, like, the wire. If you destroy the wire,
Then they
you
can...
plug it back in.
Wires are easy to remake, though.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fine.
So he's gonna take his shield and he's gonna kind of stab it down into the ground behind him to kind of stand it up like a wall behind him.
Okay.
To sort of kind of protect him a little bit while he's doing this, and then I should be able to punch thrice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Make your 3 attacks.
yeah, he's just gonna like knock his knuckles together and boom, and then start wailing on this thing. Do I get any kind of like advantage because it's like a non-moving still target?
Uh,
Or is it just like, do I just
no.
hit?
So it's partly about the hitting and partly about doing enough damage. It's the same thing with like plate armor. It's, you know, how plate armor.
Right,
It's not plate armor's AC, to be clear. Where like plate armor is not you dodging really. It's just the attacks hitting it and not, you know, hitting it well enough.
Okay.
So just make your 3 attacks. It does have a relatively low AC though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna roll good.
Well,
Or
I don't
not.
know why you said that.
'Cause I did it.
The first and the
So
third one
20
hit.
23 and an 18. Okay. So it'll be 2d8 plus 6.
So roll them individually.
Okay. D8 plus 3. This is thunder damage.
Okay. Okay.
8 and 10.
So the third one wouldn't add the +3 because it's a bonus action attack.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so
But-
7 and 8.
Yeah, he's not a monk. They specifically get the ability to do that, to add their thing. But
Gotcha.
the 8 beats it for the damage threshold,
Okay.
which means you do all 8 damage.
Okay.
It had 3 HP left.
So that was it. That's all I needed.
So as you smash down on it, your fist breaks through, shattering through the outer plating and breaking the components within. The rest of you watch as the portal sputters and you see the legion of Lumi hauling ass towards Banner as the portal blinks out and disappears.
I think the last image that you see of Banner is him turning back around and picking his shield back up and getting ready to fight.
Thank you.
Well, Banner, it was nice knowing you.
Well,
I would salute if I wasn't getting attacked.
Not really. You guys aren't done yet.
speaking of not done
Odds be
yet,
ever your favorite, Banner.
the Crusader. A dirty 20 will hit Eberron.
Ouchie.
Sure of it. For 8 points of damage.
No big deal.
No big deal? Okay. He's gonna attack you with the
Oh,
second
no.
one then.
Deserved.
He missed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that one you managed to parry. You can tell his movements are getting like slow and clunky. The blood loss is getting to him.
Get wrecked, nerd.
After him it is Astosera and then Eberron. One of you has got to hit eventually.
We
Well, I'm going to use the spell that I should have used a while ago. Because I just noticed it. And all it's going to do is Zephyr Strike. Once before the spell's end, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn. Okay, ignore that roll. I don't know. Either way. So, that being said, that would be applicable to if I manage to hit. So, musket. I doubt a 18 hits. Oh, Jesus.
How do you want to do it? You can roll your damage too, because that adds the Sever Strike damage. Okay, so 13 plus 8 is 21, doubles to 42.
So
This
he's got
shot
scratch.
just hits him in the head. And I don't know if you're going to allow it, but I'm going to say that this shot just manages to split that helmet and hit him straight in the dome.
Hell yes. That's what's up.
But I'm not gonna lie, this musket's been doing massive damage when it fucking hits. Or when it
Oh, it
crits
is a
anyway.
musket.
Yeah, I mean, it's effectively a ranged great axe, so. Yeah. The bullet hits his head so hard that the magic tethering his head to his body ceases to function and his head rolls away.
I hate that. Good job.
Fight is
Why
over.
do I have ketchup on my face?
We win.
Now we gotta rush and get Fane back so that we can bring him back. I really don't want an angry unicorn coming at me in my dream.
With the fight over,
Sorry.
the light rain that's been pitter-pattering around you opens up. As the
You'll remember
clouds
that.
wail down. More water, heavy rain. Standing here, injured, sopping wet, amongst a battlefield of corpses. You were not able to save any member of the Silver Watch party. But you did stop the Lumi. You were not able to save Fane either. But, you know,
What?
you're working on that.
What?
Initially, you can still fix him. You're good.
We can put them back together again. Surely.
Now that the combat is over, the adrenaline is dying down. What do you do?
Well, Lorvor's gone, so someone has to loot the corpses.
Do it in his honor.
Maybe
Look.
we could like.
At this point, Lorvor comes back. He's like, "Oh, did we get him?"
What happened to the guy you chased? Where was he going?
Oh, I don't know. He was going somewhere, but I was faster than him, so I just kept catching up and stabbing him until he died.
That guy was running. Oh, there's no
Maybe
ice
we-
melted outside.
Tabithy will create. She'll like find like rocks and stuff and create like a little like
Memorial.
burial mound sort of thing, and use her right tool for the job to change her tinker's tools into like stonemason so that she can like carve out a crude the name on it. To make a little memorial.
This cliff I'm on, is it a steep drop or is it like a spot I can slide down?
It's a little bit of both. You can get down safely. It'll just take you a little bit of extra time. It'll take you like a minute to get down, but we're out of combat, so that doesn't really matter.
All right, I'm gonna take my time coming down, and then just to collect some evidence to show that we were dealing with an existential threat, I'm going to grab the head of the Lumi
Crusader.
guy that rolled, yeah, the Crusader that rolled away. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna shove it in the bag of holding. So that way we have proof of what we did.
Please tell me not the same one with Fane.
Yeah, I mean, we have the other bags of holding now, technically. So we can shove it in one of those ones.
Let's see. You had already gotten 3 of the half plates, right? Or 4? 4 of the half plates. So. And. Crushed 1. Destroyed another. Okay. Star.
How many bags of holding are there now?
So Banner had 2 bags of holding.
Oh.
So now we technically have 3 in total.
Okay. Oh, and Masterwork, Great Sword.
All right. Well, now that we got everything taken care of, the memorial for our friend beyond the portal built, let's try to get back to where we need to be to report what happened and hopefully resurrect someone.
Yes, and find me another really expensive gem so that I can make another meat or something better.
All right. And then the other 2 bags of holding, I'll grab one and keep it to myself, and then I will hand over the other one to. Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny. I'll hand it over to Timothy since you lost your
Yes, that's
friend.
that'll be good. Now I can collect even more supplies for making crazy things.
Right, and
Okay. So, of the things that you found while looting this battlefield, searching the bag of holding, or the bags of holding that Banner had left, and whatnot, you know, are as such.
Well, we
A
got a
ring
good amount of
protection.
gold.
And this is not including the pieces of half plate, or the morning stars or the great sword from that you looted earlier.
Gosh, that's a lot.
So altogether, I think you should have 4 more pieces of half plate, 4 more morning stars, and 1 more great sword.
What does a luck stone do again?
Gives a +1 bonus to all of your to any skill check you make, I think.
Ooh, I want that.
Does require attunement.
That's
You know what,
fine.
that's
Doesn't really
fine.
have that much.
I just care about grabbing one of those extra bags of holding because that is going to be helpful for many, many things.
We can also sort it out when Lorvor gets back so that he can have a say as well.
Yeah. I assume you will. So you guys will probably have to. And it is still early in the morning, but I don't think any of you are in any condition to travel.
We should definitely rest.
I mean, to be fair, actually, I am A-okay.
except for Astasra, who turned into a spider and was out of the combat for the first 3 rounds.
I have also not been hit at all. So, luckily.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Orpheus didn't get hit. He's just sapped of spell slots.
Yeah, I am
Inspired.
sapped of spell slots. That is true.
All right. You know what's weird?
What?
This is the 3rd time I've run this, and this is the 3rd time that nobody has had heavy armor proficiency. Like, nobody in the party.
Heavy armor's for nerds.
When they got this, when they got to this point. Yeah.
All
Did
right,
any of them save
so
banner?
What's that?
Did any of them save banner and live?
One of them did. One of them saved banner.
Oh,
They
not in that universe.
took his. They took the bags of holding and they dumped him out. And then they had a familiar, or like 2 people came in, and they had, or somebody and their familiar came in. And one of them cast Mage Hand to hold one of the bags of holding, and one of them had their familiar hold the bag of holding, and they went over next to it, and then the person left, and then had the familiar put one bag of holding inside the other. That destroyed the.
Smart.
Whoa.
So one group did find a way to save banner, but the other group didn't.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's horrific.
no, that's a thought I didn't have.
I had a feeling that we couldn't save banner. I was like,
It was,
no,
like I
they're
said, it's
all-
possible. It was just a little difficult a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, possible. Maybe not probable.
Well, either way, I think we did good. Are we gonna take a long rest here and try to speed along with the airship in the battle, or what? What's our goal?
Well, I think we're heading to Flamekeep next.
Save Fane. Need a save Fane. We have a few day window.
We've got a few too many corpses on this ship for my liking.
Save me.
By the way,
I
and he's
would
gonna look
agree.
over at his saucer. He's gonna be like, "If you're taking that thing, put it in a bag. I don't want the blood on my ship."
Yes, I did shove the head in the bag. I'm not carrying the head any more than I need to.
Before Orpheus pulls out the ship, he will go through and like prestidigitation everyone clean. Many of you are still bleeding, so it didn't change too much, but at least you're clean for a second.
All right, and then we fly away. Fly, fly, fly.
Okay, yeah. You fly away. I think it only takes you about a day, right? Is what I said. A day. Did I say a day or a day and a half to get to Flamekeep?
I do not remember.
Well, I will find out real quick. Less than a day. You guys are in Flamekeep before evening.
Yay!
And that is where we're going to end it for today. With you arriving at Flamekeep.
Please tell me we leveled after that.
Not yet.
That was a. Oh.
Besides, I can't level you up right
Okay.
now. Fane's dead. He can't level up while he's dead.
Fair.
The level applies in spirit.
All right.
Actually, that would be funny. Comes back from the dead, stronger than the rest of us.
Yeah, I get 2 levels because I died. It's a pity level.
The unicorn says, "You shall be strong."
You get
So,
2 levels, but you lose 1.
Technically, he's an alicorn, but whatever.
Oh, is he? My bad.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying it too. He's got the horn and the wings.
I don't know if Tabithy would entirely know. She's not like a animal person.
No,
She's a
and
machine person.
Fane calls him a stupid horse all the time, so it's like,
Whoa. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot to add Banner's money into that. Whoops.
I like to think that maybe they just took him prisoner because maybe they've never seen a Warforged before, and
He did kind of steal their armor, though.
well,
But they don't know that.
I mean,
In that case, how do we rescue him?
yeah. Well, we gotta go kill all the Loomies. Loomy genocide.
Drop a nuke.
This campaign has changed. It is now.
Wait a minute. I thought that the whole point of this was to close off that portal to not have to fight all the Loomies.
Well, they're probably just gonna say, "Shit, that just set us back like a week," and get the scientists on another one. So
I mean, that is
So
true.
that-
I mean, it took them a long time to make the first one, but after making the first one, it does probably take a little bit less long to make the second one.
yeah, so they'll be back for sure.
We'll be back. Soon you'll see.
And I feel like
All
wow,
along that you belong to me.
what like a rad intro to the villain. Like, we killed one of your people, and yeah, we know that they're a threat. Like, they're goofy looking, but they're scary.
But we can now tell a bunch of people about it, and then it will no longer be our responsibility fully because
yeah.
None of-
Other people will help.
yeah.
Well, first things first, you gotta get this twink back.
Yes.
Which
Must
I
get
don't-
Fane back.
You won't even have to sell anything to get Fane back with the amount of gold that those adventurers had, so. But you will have to split the money between the people that helped, so.
Yeah, of course. That's only fair.
All right, I gotta go.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining.
Finish getting ready for work.
Thanks. Bye.
Sorry for killing your NPC. I got a streak going.
Yeah, no, actually, don't worry. If you didn't kill him, I had him as like a last resort if they didn't think of any other creative ways to take it down or destroy it. Then he was going to sacrifice himself.
So I did what
So.
he was gonna do anyway.
You have one less NPC you have to control.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, either
Alright,
way, you weren't gonna keep him. Like you'd have brought him home, and then he would have lived his life. And like maybe like if you show up another time, he'd be like, "Oh hey, what's up, guys?" You know.
Oh no, I'm sad
He
again.
wasn't gonna stay on the crew with us.
You don't have. Your ship is full.
We
Shut
have
up. We
so
could get rid of
many
somebody
people
less
already.
cool. You're not as cool as this guy. You're fired. It's
Ooh.
over. There you go. Anyway, whatever. He's probably dead. So, um, I gotta go get ready for work. I gotta like put my hair up and stuff now because now I'm a seafood
Right.
boy.
Bye-bye.
So I'll see you guys next week
See you
Alright,
next
sounds
time.
good.
for
All right.
drama.
Bye.
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 Take care.